to back up and tell you about Nebraska. Nebraska is one of the most epic places I've ever been, and I've never killed a deer there. Years ago, I was invited by Linder to go out to his property in Crawford, Nebraska. We went out in the summertime just to check it out, really, and it was amazing. We got trail cam pictures of giant elk. We saw tons of bucks, huge green alfalfa patch. It was like what dreams are made of. So I came home, got all jacked up with my cameraman, John McRoberts, and we were gonna go out. Well, Cannon invited his best friend, Colton Cunningham. So, story set, we're going. And I drive from Jupiter all the way out there. It's like 33 hours. Woo! Man, this has been a long trip, boys. When we get there, all the alfalfa is dead. There had been a drought for like the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks. The pattern of the deer had totally changed. And I get back to camp after hanging a set that I thought may or may not produce. Hanging a set means I put a tree stand up, you know, one for the cameraman, one for the hunter. Get back to camp with the idea I was gonna film one of the boys and John was gonna film one of the boys, and Colton, his friend, had broken his arm. So his right arm is in a full cast. So I'm like, oh, this story keeps getting crazy. Well, Colton's like, look, man, I've been practicing. Me and my mom made a shoulder strap where I can pull my bow back and look and pull the trigger with my thumb. And I thought it was just absolutely the most far-fetched thing I'd ever heard. So we go out in just the darkness with the floodlights, 20 yards, bam, 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 bam. I mean, nailing it.
Bullseye.
I just felt like the odds were completely stacked against us. So I told John, take him down, get in that tree stand that I set for me. I'll take Cannon to the other side and we'll flank this cottonwood draw. All I got to say is, dreams do come true. Check this out. One-armed deer slayer in Nebraska. I'm shooting. That was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. Colton so jacked up, so excited about going on his first really cool archery hunt, breaks his arm, and then just is determined to figure it out. And you know what? Sometimes that's how life is. Man, everything can be going wrong. Everything. But you just stay focused and keep working and keep moving your feet. and eventually you'll figure it out. So that was one of the archery hunts I will never forget in my entire life.
I was so happy for Colt. I remember walking through the woods and like the anticipation was so high, like I can't even explain to you. But it was, I sat back and I didn't even say much, but like I almost just wanted to watch Colt because like he was so excited and so lit up. It was really awesome to see how excited he was, and it meant a lot to me.
He's right there. Oh yeah! Look at the shot too, with the broken hand.
Look at that shot.
Look how the deer landed. Look at that range, man.
With the broken hand, guys. Look at the eye dogs on
it. Oh my gosh. Oh dude, that's the biggest deer I ever killed.
Old gut hook goes down hard. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna go to a good buddy of mine, Bill Burns with Back to Life Taxidermy, and we're gonna get you a great mount of this deer.
For sure.
He'll do something with this deer that really is spectacular. One of the best taxidermists I've ever seen. That is the most amazing first deer with a bow I've ever seen. But now, it's the middle of the day. We've got a storm rolling in, and I told Cannon, listen, if it starts to rain, we will kill another one this afternoon. We head back to the alfalfa field, climb into the tree. It starts to rain. We've got a storm rolling in from the north.
I remember Rob telling me if it rains, we will kill a deer. And shortly after getting to the stand, a big front started to move in, the wind started to blow. It wasn't long after, so we had some bucks move in. We actually had Trash Man, a big split brow and split G2 buck that we had seen on camera. We actually had him come out at 60, 70 yards and feed off into the field. And so that really got us excited. We knew if we were gonna kill a big buck, tonight was gonna be the night. Rob was turned around, and behind us is the creek bottom, and he was calling a little bit. I just so happened to turn around, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw the buck, and I didn't even take a second to look at him. Right away, I said, "Shooter, shooter, shooter."
Wait, he's coming. He's spying the deer. Way to go, Cannon.
In the rain, we knew the deer were going to hit the alfalfa field as soon as it started raining. It's been dry for the past month, and I just smoked me a 10-point. Give me some, Rob.
Yeah. I can tell you from personal experience, when you get to put in all the work and you get to go out there in the summer and you get to take pictures of deer and everything, and everything comes full circle, and you think about later in the year when you're scouting, now you got a big deer on the ground. It means so much more than just a quick kill, and it's really not about, to me, like the rack or anything, but when you get to put your hands on a deer that you've scouted and you've done your homework and you've learned about him and you've really made it happen. And I remember walking up and putting my hands on that deer, everything came full circle, and it was almost like I had a flashback from like the very start when I first met Rob. A lot of people talk about doing things and going on hunts, but it's another thing to make it all happen, and we definitely made memories we're never gonna forget.
For sure, and I mean, when we started out, all we ever talked about was someday killing bucks on camera.
Folks, before we end the show, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that made this happen. Rob, I can't thank you enough. You had to put up with me and Colt, and we made it work. I want to say thanks to my dad for paying for the airline tickets. But just really a lot of people sacrificed so we could do this, and we're really thankful.
I want to thank you guys as the viewers for putting up and watching us for 30 minutes.
Well, what else can I say? That was one of the most epic hunts I'd ever been on in my whole life. To see the smile on those boys' face, to go back to camp and cook up that deer meat, it meant a lot. And now to be out here shooting my pregnant wife's rifle, making sure it's perfectly sighted in, so when we're out there somewhere in Nebraska, Lord willing, we have a big old buck step out, she can drop the crosshairs, squeeze that trigger, make a perfect shot, and we'll have another memory. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for being a part of our family. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Please subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, tell all your friends about us. Take care. We out.